Testing, testing, testing. Happy Saturday out there, folks. We'll be right back with another insightful topic. Here with the You Will Make It TV channel family, where we share inspirational quotes, divine messages, and insightful topics weekly. Just to keep going. And that's a topic in itself. Like, why are people so in need of energy boost? We ought to go look at the statistics of how much energy drink companies make in America. We're not hating on them for making money. We're saying if it's anywhere in the millions and billions, that's really being drained of their energy. Like what's wrong with the people's health? But have people really ever thought about that? The average person that works a full time job or full time anything, might have kids. I've never seen a day where people drink so many energy drinks, bro. And now that I think about it, that is strange. Like, where is everybody's energy disappearing to? And then you want people to substitute it with energy drinks, energy boosting drinks. But there are, thank God, natural energy boosters. It's something I had heard about apples a long time ago. Like apples are in the morning, it's a more natural stimulator than caffeine. We know that, like it's healthier, but apples have some kind of natural something in it. But yeah, why do so many people need energy drinks today? Period. So many people all over the world. Every time I look up somebody at work or they driving their car, they walking down the street with an energy drink. Like that doesn't add up. And these are adults, but people can start on those energy drinks as young as like my kids. I really prefer them not to drink those, but they do have like even V8 has their own line of energy drinks now, guys. V8 was one of the most healthiest drink lines ever known. V8 Splash. But now they V8 literally sells energy drinks, y'all. But if anything, I would be okay with them drinking those. Just straight up energy drinks is crazy as a kid. Cause like, why do you need an energy drink as a child? I'm back, y'all. Y'all know how my daughter like to do. What do you need, boo boo? Morgan, will you open her applesauce pouch, please? She's sitting right next to you. It takes like 3 seconds. Thank you. You're the best. Thank you, Boom. You better actually eat it. It's like those little apple juice pouches, but it's not apple juice. It's applesauce. And they are hard for toddlers to open. I don't blame her. I don't know why they make those things so it come with some kind of twisty top that if you don't have I don't know why they think toddlers can open those. Back to what I was saying. Maybe you know what? I'll just come back with a separate topic about that. I got to go do some research real quick. But why are so many people drinking energy drinks? We can see if you have a job that requires you to be there 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Anybody would be dog tired at that time of day. Like you might need an energy drink to start your day. But I have literally seen people in my own eyes literally use those to help them get through their whole day. So that means they're drinking more than one of them. But look, let's all make a New Year's resolution. Energy drink companies, do not be mad at me. I'm Arthur Tedasheri. Don't be mad at me. But I am encouraging people that should be a part of their New Year's resolution. If you're drinking 3 to 5 energy drinks a day, that's too much. Your resolution should be to find more natural, healthier ways to help. And I think this would benefit all of us as a collective, the young, the old, the middle age. It would benefit all of us to find new ways to get our energy going instead of just throwing your money to the energy drink companies. Red Bull, Monster. Once again, energy drink companies do not come for me. But just think about what you're doing to your customers. Do y'all know y'all customer? Y'all sell those drinks in cases now. They don't just come in individual drinks in the store. They have them in 8 packs, 24 pack energy drinks, just like sodas, you know. But me, I'm not mocking anybody. My resolution is to slow down with the coffee. If I sit here and need coffee and have to be relying on coffee just for energy, something's wrong with that. I don't need to wait till I get to the doctor to know that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what got me thinking about it today, but I made this hibiscus cinnamon. What kind of tea is this? I'm drinking it right now. I chopped me up some ginger. Uh, you can make your tea as creative as you like too. I think it's just the warmness of coffee that I fell in love with too, not just the caffeine. Like when it's warm, it has to be hot. But the great thing about tea, you can steam it up as hot as you want it. And I'm tricking my body today. My body's like, hey, this ain't coffee, so it'll take a little transitioning because I'm used to having caffeine. Starbucks, Monster drinks. I don't know, guys. My spirit is leading me to tell people this at the beginning of my stream. Slow down with the energy drinks. You will feel the repercussions later, or you're training your body to be reliant on that uh just to function. So what are you really doing to yourself? Actually, the goal is to see that we hear on the news energy drinks is losing money. The way the economy is struggling. So we giving y'all billions of dollars, but we're working 10 to 12-hour, 8-hour shifts and helping your company stay rich because we need the energy drinks just to work the jobs. Make that make sense. I guess the company said, well, that's the people. It ain't our fault. People like to drink our drinks, our Red Bulls. Think about a truck driver who might have to drive miles and hours. People like that, I do understand you having an energy drink or two, a pilot, somebody whose lives are on the line with what you do. You understand? You can't be falling asleep and weak and tired. So they might need an energy drink. But I'm seeing people with regular basic jobs literally functioning off of that stuff. I don't like to see it. Sometimes I do speak like I'm somebody's divine mother, but I'm talking to everybody. Like I'm everybody's big sister, everybody mama. And I do take constructive criticism too. You know how long people been telling me to slow down with the coffee? Ain't nothing gonna surprise me with what the doctor might have to say about my diet. Me personally, because of course I don't have to wait till the new year to start. That's why I'm on my warm tea right now. They got like these cinnamon sticks. They're natural. They came in a jar where I can throw me like a cinnamon stick. And these are great because I can use them in hot chocolate or tea or any type of drink. You also can make your own flavor waters at home, guys. But please, y'all can help me do the research. I'm coming back with another topic after I research anyway. There has to be some superfoods out there. That's what they call them, where it's known to naturally boost not only your immune system, but your energy. It's just the word energy for me. Like, why are so people, if they don't tell a story in itself, why are so many people dependent on energy drinks? Clearly, people is out here burnt out. And then they feel more burnt out. They drink the energy drink. And then they need another one the next day. No, God blessed us all with what we call energy. There's oxygen out here for everybody. Carbon dioxide, all this stuff is out here for everybody. You were born with energy. That's why children are so full of energy. And we're finna get to my topic in a minute because it is kind of surrounding children again and the protections and rights of children. Because I don't know why we don't have something in place where, number one, let me inform people. Children do have rights. I don't know what y'all be thinking, bringing these old generational quotes. Oh, they're just to be seen and not heard, blah, 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 blah. Children have rights too. Period. What do I mean? I think me and a professional was actually having this talk just the other day, and it wasn't about her agreeing with me we both agreed that the facts were the facts and that children have rights, especially when they reach a certain age. Maybe their right is just speaking up. You don't try to silence no child. I don't care who you are. And people try to look like everything but that. But there's a thin line between disciplining and raising them the right way, and you just dry ass having proof of attacks that people trying to silence your child or the next person's child. No, children have rights, and a lot of people gonna find out when it's just too late. I don't know why you're walking around grown and don't know that. They have rights. Let's say your 3-year-old says, "No, I don't want a bubble bath." We're not talking about that as far as rights. Hold on, guys. Um, they have rights is where I left off uh talking about it. If I have to pause the stream sometimes, guys, y'all know I do my work right from where I do it. I can record a stream at the park, at home, it doesn't matter. Sit in my car, but when I'm at home, I'm also still have children in my care. So, but that's why I love what I do as a writer, as a producer, as a publisher. You can do these type of jobs at home, but that doesn't mean that your kids might not still need your care while you're working for yourself. The thing about working for yourself, though, it's like, of course, when you work for a company, anything that might happen while you're on a job, they might have proof of, because companies like to have security. You know what I'm saying? Most companies, they have security. They have security cameras and the whole works. So if something were to sexual harassment or something like that happen at work, it's usually easier to kind of prove the trail of something like that going on with you because you're driving back and forth to work every day or however you get there. When you work for yourself, if you don't have no security, how are you proving anything? How are you able to prove, oh, this happened, or somebody stole out of our account, our business account yesterday, or somebody went into some of our uh what do they call that, y'all? Where you have stock or stuff that you might order and you might have in stock for your customers. When you are an entrepreneur, you have to keep up with that kind of stuff on your own. There's no boss to keep record. There's nobody to go report to. I'm not saying there isn't, but when you're an entrepreneur, think about it. There's no CEO, head chain boss, or somebody that you can go report, hey, I was, because most jobs, as far as workplace laws and stuff go, sexual harassment has always been 100% illegal. You can get whole fired for that just for saying something inappropriate to a coworker or somebody, you know what I'm saying? One of the customers. It doesn't matter. If you show or exhibit specific behavior on a regular job, you will you can find yourself terminated or with some penalties due to that, right? Y'all are probably wondering how I went from talking about children have rights to this. First of all, they have rights. It's too many parents walking around here talking about they're my child, they don't have right. Number one, you one way that you can exercise and expose and show that you understand that your children have rights is the freedoms they might have. And I know that kids shouldn't have all the freedoms in the world because, you got to teach them and guide them. Every freedom is not, you know, safe, to be honest. Just like the devil can say, hey, everybody's free to go jump off a cliff. Does that mean you're going to go do it? We know that we're free to jump off a cliff, do other harmful activities and acts. That's why I went ahead and reverenced the devil about that. Because who would tell you to do things that you might not tell a kid go jump off a cliff, but there's other things you can be telling them that is equal to you telling them to do that. You feel me? But they quick to say, oh, if somebody told you to jump off a cliff, would you do it? Well, some of the other things y'all be out here encouraging kids to do on the low low, it's just like telling them to go jump off a cliff, stupid. And I'm just trying to be the voice for them. It might be some more years before some of these kids can articulate and communicate certain feelings, especially if you don't understand those feelings. You understand? Some of us adults, we're still trying to understand some of these feelings. Period. Period. It's still adults can't find the words, but that don't mean the words ain't there. That's what emotions are about. But until you articulate that emotion, like, hey, this is what my depression feel like. This is what my stress takes me through. I don't want to read your science books and psychology books and everything trying to tell me what my stress is like. Those are just kind of like uh stop points. What do you call them? Like checkpoints you can kind of reference to help you understand what you might be going through so you can articulate and communicate what you might be feeling, what you're uncomfortable with, what you're comfortable with, right? Okay, so some people turn to books and Google and AI, wherever they get their intelligence from. Okay, that's another thing, guys. They're trying to, it's like, since when did intelligence have all these labels? But I just thought highly intelligent meant highly intelligent or intelligent. It's a whole description of somebody or something, right? But now they got hyper intelligence, low intelligent, all kind of labels for intelligence. But it doesn't take even a hyper or super intelligent person to know how or what they feel. One thing about ill will feelings, you can't deny those. But a kid wouldn't understand like ill will feelings. I'm saying you can deny them, but you can't deny that they exist when you're feeling them. You know what I'm saying? That's a little more than ignoring your quote unquote intuition. And now everybody want to talk about intuition, but there's been quotes about the woman's intuition and mother's intuition. And don't try to leave it at the topic now. They've been talking about this for generations. Something called a mother's intuition. Period, bro. In my opinion, the only people who would not suddenly want to reverence that something like that might be real or not want to bring that into the equation when you're talking about mothers, it's been people that have whole interviews later, whether they're crime interviews, podcast interviews, 60-minute stories, right? Lifetime stories. Uh, there's been many, I'm just saying, many ways that people could find or learn more about people trying to tell their story when they felt something one day called mother's intuition. Period. Now, the mother that, because this mother that recorded this father and this daughter on this particular day, I came across another TikTok video that's being viral or shared right now, and of course, I had a reaction and commentary. That's all my streams are about, just my personal reaction and commentary to real raw stories across the globe. And that does not mean I didn't stop and think about, hey, what would somebody think about my story? If anything, it just means I'm already surpassed it. Like, people are gonna have reactions, even if you're not there to personally witness what a person reaction is to something. They could have kept a straight face and had a whole reaction at home, had a whole reaction in their car, had a whole reaction in their bedroom, had a whole reaction in their bathroom, had a whole reaction in their backyard. Some people do their reactions on the internet. That's the thing. They might do it through a post, a photo, a meme. Y'all know what a meme is? Or a video. So she recorded while she was there in person on the scene. Of course, when you go out on a day to day, you don't expect to see certain things. But if you are practicing situational awareness, let me remind people on a good note, situational awareness is never just for you, especially when a whole stranger can record something going on with somebody else from afar. So, situational awareness, we're not going to teach a You Will Make It TV is just for you. You need to pay attention to your surroundings. We will never just teach it that way. How about you need to pay attention to your surroundings because there might be others in your surroundings. Quit teaching people, oh, you need to pay attention to your surroundings just because of you in your life. No, it might be other people, a dog, a cat, a human being that also you need to have situational awareness. It's not like we saying go out and babysit everybody every day. If you happen to be shopping in the mall, you see something stupid, I mean, it's up to you. Practice situational awareness. You already see two guys fighting. Don't run to the fight. You could be one of the people after 20 people running to get security. At least somebody's on it. One body is all it takes. One voice, one body, one idea, one person caring. Even if it's not always about tattletelling. Like, hey, you might want to go check on that situation over there. Just make sure everything all right. But people quick to call it snitching. Okay, so why do y'all preach situational awareness then? Those two words mean you being hyper aware through any situation in your life. But let's not play like some people are not, sorry, Morgan, inexperienced in certain situations. Uh-oh, maybe some people have never celebrated Christmas before. They're inexperienced in certain situations. So if you put them in a situation, it's nothing but a test. If they can prove they were inexperienced in a situation, the next person could feel like, no, just because I seen it that one time, that person had to been through that for a long time. How you know that? That could be brand new to them or something that just started. It's situational awareness when you're looking at other people's lives too. That doesn't mean being the most highly intelligent about somebody else's life. We saying if you happen to walk across something, drive past something, ride by a situation, that's still situational awareness. You know how many news story been on the news about people getting attacked on a literal city bus lately, literal Ubers. This ain't even just like out and about. This is riding in cars and transportation. If it's subways too, there's been a lot of subway violent incident stories on the news as well. Probably not just back to back every day, but they have been a hell of a lot more frequent. But people think they're teaching situational awareness. That needs to be practiced not just when you're outside or because you're a woman and you need to be being careful. No, it could be for somebody else, not just you. Or you because you're a woman and you because people with kids, they definitely have to be situational awareness. Practice that anyway. You got to look, even if you're driving, you got to look both ways when you cross the street. If you're on a bike, if you're on a motorcycle, you got to look both ways. They teach that because that is situational awareness, one on one. We can start there. If it's the driver fault too, if they hit you, but you have to be watching to try to do your part to be avoided. Whether you're driving, walking, on a city bus, on a subway, on an airplane, people been having. Oh yeah, airplanes too. They have to practice that on there. You don't know them people that you sitting there flying with and what all it could happen. You're not God. I don't care if you went and read the future. If you plan to get on an airplane, you are not planning for the airplane to crash or for some emergency situation to happen while you're on the airplane. That's the ironic part about it. Life is interesting. So she was out in public, maybe recorded something. She just situational awareness. You got to use the right terminology, not to defend. Remember when I said, "Oh, these cameras are awful. People recording and everything." I didn't mean that in a bad way. It can be a good thing. I'm not taking back what I said, but I do understand on both sides. It actually is good that we have advanced technology. What do you need help with? Okay. Why do you got your hand in it? There you go. Where's your money? Here. Here. Put it in there. Play the game. Put it in there. What are you doing? That's pretty. That is so cool. Here, where's your backpack? Backpack, backpack. Uh, Situational awareness. You can't control that if you're on a public transit. Like when you go out every day, you just don't know what's gonna happen. But they say it's good to practice situational awareness. At least you ready. At least you stay ready. You are kind of looking. You are watching out. You're not even the police. You just practicing situational awareness. I guess it just proves some of us do it. She just happened to be out. It wasn't her kid. Just so happened it was like, mature older lady, and who she was seeing was a father and his child. I don't want to say if it was a daughter or son or not. It shouldn't matter. I think they said the child was like 10, come to find out, but she just chose to check on the situation. But some people say they can be dangerous too, depending on how you try to intervene and you a total stranger. Because the guy does snap back in the footage and immediately gets offended, like, who are you? And you got the camera on boldly in my face, like, uh, talking about what I can and can't do with my daughter. But whatever she felt was inappropriate, that's just what it is. As parents, you can't get mad, even if you know you're doing the right thing. Really, it's not a bad thing for people to check on the kids. They better make sure they doing it though. Like, make sure you, just like that lady. She's a good example. Camera phones and don't have to just be used for crazy stuff. If you catch something, they say, see something, say something. Okay. At this point, the whole world need body cams. Like, what we gotta do? I think that wouldn't work either, because if you already got people that like to do the stupid stuff, hack cameras and stuff like that, that's not. I guess it still wouldn't help with the help of AI, artificial intelligence, in the topic too. People could just probably start doing stupid stuff. But body cams, I'm sure everybody should have one. Probably starting at a certain age. If we got to get that, see how all these years people have freedoms, but as soon as something changed, they're mad. The laws change, or they saying, yeah, it's gonna be like this now, or we changing that. We looking at this and that. Look how long. Like, I'm just. They say I always had an old soul, but I be looking at that like people really have had the free will choice. Even this little while I've been on Earth. But there's been periods of time in history they had a free will choice to do whatever they want. Like, just a lot of legal freedom. Just don't use your freedom to do stupid stuff, because, like, a person could be recording you these days. And I'm not defending the father in that video either, actually. I'm just speaking the foundational facts about my when it comes to my reaction uh to this. And she called the police at the end of the video. People gonna watch it on their own anyway. It's already going viral. Like, she asked him, sir, who is this person to you? Remember, we just talked about that on another topic. You never know if that's somebody kid or not. Really? Do people ask like that? That is a thing. And they was in public though. You feel me? Like a mall is gonna be a lot of different people. So you had to be doing something to got that lady attention in that way. And then how them kind of stories go, if one saw something, there was probably two, three, 10 more all saying the same thing. Oh, we're minding our business. But it's that does look odd and sus. You should people talking about, oh, this is crazy. We seeing these stories. Well, y'all calm down. You need to see if they get exposed like that. Is it really bad? Like, they use camera footage for everything else. Like, there's whole people that do that for work. Like, they just go undercover. Nobody wants to talk about it. It's a real fact. Some of them, they not even detectives and stuff though. They might just start their own little uh and I'm not even talking about myself because I don't have that kind of time right now. But I do what I do. We know writers have to research, and they can if you can produce and publish like me though, You could be busy easily and just not have time, like I said, to just be deeply researching certain stuff. Like, but we all should be more practice more situational awareness. Like I said, it just goes back down to that. It's not just for you. Something could be going on around you. They ain't just talking about for you and keeping yourself safe. I mean, I guess that matters first, but if somebody can record or listen in or something and see what's going on, but that's different actually coming to them. Like, hey, do y'all need help? More of those videos been coming out lately. Like, we want to expose parents straight up. And what was I finna say about the pandemic? I think that's when they seen a lot too. Cause see, more of the babies was at home. You gotta be see. That mean even that girl on the footage, and of course they'll block when these videos like this go viral. I've noticed they will do that, and we respect the channels and stuff that do that, but they'll block the minor's face out because they don't have to show that. Now, if they something happens and they do have to show them because they missing or they have already deceased, there's no blotting out the faces. Now it's on the obituary. Now it's on the front cover. What happened to this person? You see? So, yeah, video footage can be used for positive reasons. I'm one of those that agree with it. That's the thing. It's situational awareness, never just for you. It might be a kid, a dog. Some people help animals. They just do that. I was thinking about it yesterday. I ain't gonna tell y'all everything I'm cooking up, but them channels where they go out there and feed the hungry animals, puppies, they just ride around in their car with the footage. They don't even show their face. They want to do this, and it gets like millions of views, bro. Like people love animals too. Uh, and I guess they just look at it as an act of pure. I've seen some of what you would say like the darkest people love animals, bro. Or you think they weird or strange, they love their pet. They cry when their pet died and their pet been in the family 20 years. It matters to them. Like it was a human. So anyways, on the channel they go out and like they just keep water in their car, blankets, dog bowls, pet food, and ride around and literally help animals. And some what got me is some of those animals have babies. Them be the ones if they see a puppy under a bridge, bro, and then they see that puppy, they probably didn't see the puppies at first, but the mama got puppies. Then the puppies laying up under, boom, they already got dog food in the car. They ain't even got a dog type of deals. Like, I just love to see that. Those channels, shout out to them. You know who you are. They be out here helping us. Because the homeless animals been existing, whether people have homes or not. Them dogs don't always get brought in. And that's just the dogs, you know. Then you got cats and every other animal that might need a home. But some are meant to be wild, period, that part. But it's good that she checked in to me. Like, she was bold. The comments, the viral comments were seemed to be mixed emotions, as it usually is. Like, because to me, it be people throwing it in there. Like, when it just come to comments, it's just the internet. Like some it just be trolls, some be rage bait. That ain't even the fact shit. Y'all just trolls and rage bait. Like where the real when it's real situations like this, the footage I'm sure going viral is to help spread awareness, situational awareness again. You know, like hey, I didn't even know these two people, this kid and this parent. But if the kid look uncomfortable, they will come in and check. You like, you out of line. This my this my kid, and we don't know you. So he pulled his camera out too. Like look how life be these days. Here you go, boo boo. Get you come on. It's still situational awareness though. Do people look at that like anything that's recorded in real live time could happen to anybody? Like it's stupid. When you look at it from 4K or 3D, uh all these different people in the world is going through something different at the same time. Like we can do similar things, but it's all still like nobody's doing the same exact thing at the same time unless I would say sometimes it's possible, but it's probably not planned all the time. But if it's planned, that's that seems different. I'll be right back. Overall, my reaction is just that it's good that that lady in that particular situational awareness moment, it just worked out. I feel like some miracles meant to be too, because they say he was kind of like just real aggressive and loud and mean. She just wanted to call the cops. If you know that nothing is wrong with your family per se, the dad and the daughter, why would you be all rah, 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 you know what I'm saying? But another person, look at it. That person, when them cops get there, that person already got footage, bro. What is you want? It can go higher and deeper than that too. Cause like it one moment can give you an insight of years, bro. 1 millisecond can let you know something that's been going on for years. Period. Period. That's what they own already. That's why that video going viral. Like, you know, they like imagine what's going on when they're not in public. A parent and a child just based off something they seen in public. You know? So it is an interesting topic. I just want to come give my reaction and commentary and kind of help leave some. There's nothing inspiring, of course, about a minor being abused in any way, shape, or form. But to catch it on camera, and it's not even like there's different type of violence. They try to leave that part out the equation. There's different type of violence. Like you feel like you witnessing whole emotional manipulation in public, and it's not your child, but it's a minor. But you feel like you're witnessing manipulation in public. Let's go. Are you done? Minor manipulation at that. Like, what's going on? Is the kid stealing? Like, what is it, right? So it made you want to check the footage out everybody was talking about and see what happened. But he did seem really aggressive. Uh, he just felt like his space was being invaded because she already went to camera and she was like, "Oh, I don't like the way you touching and kissing on your daughter like that in public." Well, she asked first, "Is this who is this to you? Like, is this your daughter?" He like, "Yeah, can I help you, ma'am?" But if you already got a phone up in somebody's face too, like, I don't know, he probably didn't know what to think. Just know, sir, in that moment, somebody else, you the one decided to go in public. Stand right here. Hold on. Uh, I mean, you took your kid there. You wanted to go to the mall or wherever y'all was at. It looked like they was at a mall, restaurant, something. It was definitely public. Thank you. Thank you. It was definitely, and I've been trying to teach that or get people to more look at that. Like, bro, just because you have a phone, you have to remember a million other people do too. You never know what somebody is doing with their device. Anyway, but that man was wrong. If you well, from what I saw, it doesn't really show. I don't know. It was like he was leaning in for a kiss, but depending on what culture he is, let's talk about it. Depending on what culture you is, once again, I'm still not defending what was saw on there on that footage of the lady recording it before she called the police. I don't know why, but I guess because he just started getting aggressive and offensive and all of this. Slow down. Slow down. Here, come on, get your backpack. Come on. Oh, depending on the culture though, they do. They kiss on the forehead, on the cheeks. Like I heard, maybe Italians and all of this. They like to kiss. They greet each other with kisses on the cheek, and this is known. Or like the forehead. That's some people love language, but how old they are do matter. Like what is going on? How old they are? Where you like right in public? That's what all the comments were saying. Like, imagine what be going on with that young lady. So, anyways, we'll see. I mean, stories progress and all this stuff too. The thing is, if he had been kissing his daughter like that, because we know a kiss can be a Greek, Greet, a greet in the morning, a greet at night, like a nice gesture. Hey, sweetie, calm down. I'm trying to help you with your shirt. Hold on. Trying to boss me, I gotta help you. You're only two. Thank you. Slow down, little duck. You're gonna get there. I love you. Here, get your tea. Drink some. Mama's drinking her tea. Here, get your tea. Healthy. Oh, yeah, we put honey in it. Here, go put your stuff in your backpack. It's over there on the desk. Pick those toys up. No, they're over here. Right here. Come on. Right here. Pick them up and put them in the backpack. I think as long as we take that out of learning, uh, when you see other people's stories, it's not just for everybody to sit around and gossip. Oh, the child's own dad. Like, what do y'all mean? They've been said years ago that predators can be anybody, and that it's more common that they. And I promise to say that. Go Google it right now. When you Google child predators warnings and stuff to look for, that's one of the main things. They're gonna be like, it's usually a person, a trusted person. It literally say that, like it's scary, bro. But viral comments will still have it and say like, oh, I can't believe that the person's own this or that. Yes, it's wrong. Just recently in Somalia, they just banned, even if people was trying to fight to get it back, they banned child marriage laws. I don't think that is great news, but that doesn't mean people don't what feel. It starts mentally feel retaliative or mad, like because that's just them being bolder, showing that they would love for it to be that way. Even in the new modern day culture, they would prefer that to be able to get married. We got to start there before this footage they're sharing and stuff on TikTok with this father. I didn't want to report the details wrong, but Uh, I think it said he ended up. I don't know if he's still in there, but I think he ended up getting arrested though. Like how you just out at an outing, you're not doing nothing wrong. You out at an outing with your alleged child, which we talked about this on another stream last week. Feel free to tune in to previously recorded segments. Uh, how just because you have kids with other kids with you and you have your own kids don't mean they all your kids. Y'all could just be at the park together or be at Chuck E. Cheese together or be at a carnival, Six Flags together, SeaWorld somewhere, the corner store. You don't know a person because you saw them one time, two times, three times with who? Every time you saw them, who was they with type of deal. So with her, she was a stranger. Like she didn't necessarily know that parent and his child, you know. So just to even see what you feel like might be inappropriate your first time seeing, and maybe that person felt like they had kids of their own. You ready to go to school? Here, wear your shoes. It's Saturday. Nobody's at school. Here, today's date does mark Merry early Christmas, everybody, from the You Will Make It TV YouTube channel. And the channel anniversary was actually just yesterday. And we appreciate you guys' support. If you're not already, don't be scared. Click the subscribe bell. Come in and listen to some real, raw, original content, inspirational or insightful topics right here on our live streams, okay? Thank you guys for the likes. Your support is just everything. Merry Christmas to everybody. But still, it's good to see, you know, even a seemingly generation who cares. When I say seemingly, I mean there are people that do. See, she recorded it. It actually helped save that kid. We don't know what all I had to say about it too though, on both sides, kind of jumping in it like that, you could be putting them in. But she did the right thing, like to call the police. Don't ever try to handle it. You could be putting them in a more dangerous situation, in my opinion. Just aggravating the situation a certain way. Cause we know they in the wrong from the beginning. You shouldn't be a child predator. But if it's somebody you don't know, right? See, our country is not perfect with the procedures and what you do, but uh camera footage is a lot. Like everywhere you go, people gonna have their phone. It ain't nothing. What? It ain't nothing for you to cut the camera part on, go to the camera app, and just hit video and start recording, bro. Any person and people of all ages have phones today. You can't control who what people do still try to do it. They'll try to control what you record. I know one thing with let mommy get her tea. Where did I put it? Uh if you know in life that somebody done told you, oh yeah, you can't have your camera on in here. To me, it depends on where it was. Who told you, like, cause some places they will tell you no cameras, bro. Like movie theaters, people still bring their phones in there, but at the beginning it will say put them up, like turn the brightness down. If you've ever just went to the movies and watched the film from like the very beginning when it started to the end, it's gonna say that when the movie finna start, it's gonna say put your cell phones and stuff up. That's just an example of what I'm talking about. Some places will tell you put your phones up, or I've worked jobs where they tell us that we got to leave them in a car or in a locker. It's like you can get it on break or something, but they'll have it where you can lock it up. Thank you. Yeah, set Elmo up here. Merry Christmas, Elmo. Can you just get it out Friday? Here, put him over here. What the put it on that one? Can you put it in the price? Yes, put him right here. Thank you, Elmo. Here. Uh-huh. I want you to sit right here by it. You can sit by it. Here, where's your money? Where's your money? But anyways, And it just be weird. Like the world has gotten weird. Like you got whole places that tell people you can't have cameras or camera phones. Because it depends on what it is. Like I said, like is it something personal? Like you recording it for your safety, your protection, period. Uh, but even if it's a place that say, yeah, no cameras in here, like no, I'm finna have this on right now. That's what always starts the in a mall though. That's not a place that we all know people take pictures in there. You can have your phone out. Ain't no so keep that in mind, abusers and stuff when you go in public. It's one thing to person look a person situation look a certain level of violence, but like we just mentioned, there's different levels of violence though. Just because you don't see a particular act happening at that moment, what are those lingering acts that surround it that could be signs of something? These are facts. That little bit she seen, and I think that's smart. Keep your camera on while you approach the situation. Good job, ladies and women's out here, because some of us are moms too, but you might see other things, and it's so easy to say, well, when I say see, I meant those lingering effects. If you didn't see something personal with your eyes, I always try to teach people, but I'm not the grand teacher of the world. I'm not trying to be, or if I'm supposed to be, I'm not yet. See, y'all, we're not saying ignore when you see a whole act. Of course, if you see somebody slapping somebody, punch somebody, being very violent to them, you could try to intervene. Like you seeing it with your own eyes. The average person might feel like they want to help, but there are just those real situations in life, guys, where people don't do nothing. So you gonna say, so y'all telling me if you just see or hear somebody being violent, you just supposed to go down there like and intervene. But there are ways. They just teach people to call 911 if you get concerned. From there, I guess it don't have to be your business, but at least you know you feel better because you know you tried to apply pressure. What happens when a cut or a gunshot, something like that happens, a stab wound? You have to apply pressure. You can't just I don't know, but intervene like that. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what the situation is. You don't know what you're triggering. That's but daughters and dads go out all the time. Some with wives, just because you married don't mean your kid is with you every time your wife with y'all, and vice versa. They go out with just the one parent sometimes. We all know this. Is the other parent aware? She didn't ask them type of questions. She just wanted to check on the minor in that moment, which is good, right? She didn't try to just jump straight in judging because see, that can irritate and agitate the situation. It really can. I was trying to be nice in the way I'm saying it, but you know, you could be if you're not able to remove that person from the abuser in that right moment, because you're not the police, you just somebody trying to intervene. Some have been forceful. I saw one video, the man took that man keys, he made that woman sit there, he checked on her, he was like, sir, you gonna stand right here until I call the police type shit. And he was getting very respectful accolades on the internet for that or whatever. Because it was an elderly lady and he caught her being abused. He just I don't know how he rode up on it. And it was an employee. The man driving a van, you're a driver. You shouldn't be doing it. You're supposed to be taking that old lady home, and I respect privacy and all that. See, one minute they want to tell you to respect privacy, the next is tell you, boy, what? Tell your story, tell the next person's story, being everybody business. That's the thing about conflicting views with that. Like, if a person just decided, yeah, it's better for us all to know what everybody doing at the same time, because artificial intelligence gets that. tech, I would say they would agree with what I said. Everybody's doing different things at the same time, literally in the same second. While I'm just standing here talking, it's somebody walking, it's somebody driving, like it literally right now. Just trying to explain reality more to people, not normality, but what has become reality. That whoa, it's an experiment exposed and most people don't want to accept it. No, reality was here before us. Maybe it's its own dimension. Maybe it's its own portal. Uh, reality. Outside of that, what do you have? You have artificial intelligence. You have cameras. You have footage. You can't just use your lips no more and say, "Oh, I wasn't doing it," and they just saw you on there. But then you have people that can manipulate. They can make it look like a horse is riding a pig's back. They can make these type of AI videos, something that you know that doesn't usually happen. Literally, they can give a gorilla wings on these AI photos. All you got to do is type it in. It's gonna make the picture. You just put in creation in 3D like that. I don't know if it's 3D, 5D. It's cool though. But if you know, you usually don't see gorillas with wings on their back. That's why the comments be like, "Oh, this is an AI." Some people be like, "Wow." They'd be like, "You can't tell this AI. You ain't never seen no gorilla with no wings on its back." Oh, they probably do have flying monkeys though. There are some creatures out there. But I'm just saying, like something you wouldn't usually see. You suddenly see an owlet float around. If that, I can see how it looks positive, but I can see the negativity in it too. Facing reality might hurt, but living in some other stuff you wasn't ready for could be more painful. Something that can make you, well, okay, you don't know your identity. I'm gonna turn it into what I want it to be. This artificial intelligence reality, this reality TV, and every other thing that surrounds reality. You feel me? If she would have just saying, "Oh, that ain't my business," that's not facing reality, bro. It's your business. You was right. You know, you like you. They made when that's the thing about doing stuff in a public way. But they want to call it public humiliation, public. Okay, well, how can you? That's just dumb, bro. How can you say, "Oh, it was it happened in public, bro"? Buses, subways, Uber, all that is still public. Airplanes, trains, jets. It's they can have a private jet. You still in public, bro. You in a whole sky. Right at that moment when you're looking at reality. I mean, I can see how this probably looks sinister to some people that's out here, people trying to create ways to like sneakily walk into other realities and just abandon what we all always knew it was, which is real time. I just said it's crazy how a millisecond can expose a lifetime. A millisecond can expose history. That's why when they dig up stuff, literal, I forgot what they call them kind of scientists, but when they dig up stuff, now something you didn't know, you know for sure. You don't know everything about it, but you just found it in the ground. So you know, boom, millisecond. Now you know. 3 seconds of footage is a lot, but we call those shorts and clips. 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 15 seconds of footage. Um, then if people believe in it so much, then they know. Footage don't just tell that moment. Footage is gonna tell what could have been going on longer than what you see. You see? Come on, Pip Pip. Come on. Here. Here. Bring it over here for me. Oh, the itty bitty. Here. Zip it for me. Close it. Zip it up for me. Just have to keep kids entertained because if they get bored, if they get bored, Lord, zip it up for me. Put it back. Zip it. Here. Put that thing. Put it in there. Here. Put the book in there. Thank you. That's the thing about time and time stamps. Reality is not denying time or time stamps and how even a millisecond can tell you the future or the past. A millisecond of footage. A person was just turning a cartwheel or they was dancing. What did they have on? Like it's so much you look at with one image, one clip, one video. Period. You could tell a person the reality is that they can't. No, AI makes this possible. Here, get one. Here, you want one? No. You want green or red? No. Which one you want? Oh, I have two green ones, two red ones. I mean, you can put them in your backpack. Take your backpack off. My back. Oh, take it off your back. Maybe you have too much stuff in it. Yeah, good job. Wow, good job. You've learned how to take it off on your own. Wow. Without getting your arm stuck in the backpack. Here. Here. Now you can put two greens. Here. Put two green ones. Put them in here. Thank you. Here. Put them in here. Sit down. Put them in the backpack. Hey. Sit down, Boom. Don't do that. No. She likes to challenge me. Sit. Mm-mm. Here. Put them in your backpack. Mm-hmm. Yeah, put them in your backpack. Here. Put them in there. Mm-hmm. I think it's a good theory anyway. Like, hey, what that lady did, it was a great act of kindness. Uh, even if and how she even had to stand like 10 toes down towards a stranger, like, because that was my question. I didn't say during the whole reaction to this story was where was the mom? But you just think on average that most kids older just out with their mom every day. No, she was with her dad. Somebody else, a whole stranger, felt like you're hugging or touching her. The mom could be a word, anything. But turns out it was her actual maybe father, stepfather, something. Like you can't be getting all aggressive. People have the right to check on kids. You gotta know that the day you become a parent, what do you mean? Yeah, that's your child. You keep stuff private as you want to. In the internet age of viral comments, video footage, and just people who like to do their own digging and research now, uh, people can still ask about your kid. Even celebrities, like the ones that don't show maybe their kids a lot, or you ain't seen them in a while, they will start asking about them on the internet. You feel me? And you think you live in a private class, a high class life? Like, come on, man. People have a right to check on if they are under a certain age. I don't care who kid you is. A kid is a kid, and they don't want to see kids going through it. Like all I was saying, there are people that curse. They don't want to see kids going through that type of abuse, even violent abuse. But it is different levels of abuse. You just straight up be doing other things. Financial abuse, we know what that is. It's like trying to have more of a control or hold and control of somebody's money. That's what that means. But do you really see kids go through that? It's only a certain type of abuse. If you're not seeing anything, it's too much. That's the problem. Like I was talking about in Somalia, like they want child law marriages to actually be legal. They were standing up about it anyway, voicing their opinions about why they thought that was like not right, that they don't have that, and that they're gonna keep fighting. They're gonna, you see, because they could incriminate yourself to say you're gonna keep fighting. But in other countries, the way they do things too, in some places, it's just already like that. They're gonna do it anyway, no matter, as we see, even if they know the laws don't permit to that. Like, well, the laws ain't never carried all these years. I guess that's what people feel, and they just, it's like, no, bro, that's a very, very terrible abuse. Whether it's one kid, multiple kids, then look, it ain't even. Look how God doing it. It wasn't even with that story exposed, just like at home, like he's out with his daughter. You're grabbing her, leaning in for a kiss on the neck. Like, what kind of custom and culture is that? But some people do it on the forehead, the cheek. Like I said, the Italians, it might be the cheeks or some. Other cultures, the forehead kiss is very symbolic. Other cultures, it's more of a handshake greet. You know, it's all go back to the word greet, like how you're greeting somebody when you first see them or when you leaving matters. That's gonna be one of those things a millisecond show you. Like, what does she hug the person? Does she wave at them? Does he hug her? Like, oh, I kiss and quote unquote hug my daughter like this all the time. Like, people know what. If nobody ever even told you coming up, because maybe that's it too. People do with their kids what how they were done. But that is strange when it's a father and a daughter though. Like what were you shown as a kid, dad or stepfather or uncle, whatever? Like, cause they do say that right there on Google though. They be like, child predators have always been known to be somebody like a close relationship. Like it say that on Google this whole time. Everybody that knows awareness again knows this. But when it's actually that, I don't know. You can never stop people from getting mad about that because those are trusted. Like pretty much, we ain't saying somebody to kid is being forced to be around, but the kid should trust because they are being required to be there. At that point, it's just abuse of power. Like because of my age, I'm here, I'm there. School, doctors, home, places that I wouldn't say just is against your will, but they know it might be law and different stuff, reasons why they want you there. So you there, you doing your part. Nobody should be looking for ways to abuse you. That's stupid. Some places you're required to come. Some places even gonna tell you when you come there, no cameras, no phones, allowed. Period. Where do you work? I've been on jobs, like I said, in my past in life, where we couldn't have phones in the warehouse. You had to leave it in your car or in the locker. You can go check it 3 times on them breaks during the day, and that's it. Unless it's an emergency, they said we were smart asses back then. We said, well, what if I mean you wanted the job or you didn't. You feel me? But we was just being smart back then. I was younger. Like, well, what if it's an emergency? Really, I was real about that too. Like they'd be like, I'm glad she asked. It used to be like that in school too. Like, I really wanted to ask that question. Like, what if it's an emergency? My kid's school, something. Like, come on, bro. Some people take her elderly at home, they still going to work. What's going on? They gotta let their dog out at 4 o'clock today. They need to leave early. Like, what is we doing? They have to make sure they doing their part too, or it can easily look like abuse of power. I don't care. So you put it up. They say, well, tell them to call her. Here's the extension. Like, you know what I'm saying? We will relay the message. We will come out here and tell you on the line if you get that type of call. And it worked out fine. So there are places that don't allow phones and cameras and all this for their own reasons. Not if you're gonna make that money at their job. Okay, so you respect it. You don't bring them in there. You don't bring them in certain places. Maybe in the medical procedures and certain stuff, you like, can I cut my camera on? They looking at you upside your head. But you think you just finna throw cameras around. Are we respecting every place that it have a sign that say not allowed, not allowed, not allowed? But you got your own up there. You gonna have them in the building because this your business. This your establishment. You want to protect it. I'm not trying to mock it, but like I see, if I respect your footages and cameras, come on, bro. Like some things when you enroll your kid in public schools, it might say, "Do you agree?" At least they ask you, like, "Do you?" You know, we might have photography, video. I forgot what that contract, that paper is called, but it's gonna ask that. That's the part of the school application when you enroll them. I don't care what district you go to. It's gonna say that. It's gonna at least ask you, "Do you consent?" So maybe if we go on field trips, we taking pictures, we in the school doing building, growing plants, science projects. Do you consent to us? It says you read it on your own. Maybe people just be checking stuff like, yeah, I consent. Yeah, I want my kid to participate in surveys and like, oh, okay. Anyways, I feel like you should have the same level of say so. Like, yeah, if I'm respecting your cameras, where it say no cameras, no video footage when I walk in the building, not just with a job. Now I've just used them as an example. That I've had jobs like that where it might be like that in the building. It wasn't just to me, it was for everybody. What kind of job do you have? Some places don't mind you having it on you. They just say put it on vibrate or silent. As grown people, the job shouldn't even have to tell you that. That shouldn't be a part of orientation. Put your damn phone up. People just addicted to their phones at work. I've been calling this out since when I just noticed it. It was just something I noticed. Like I even used to take pictures on the side. I might be on break in my car, and hey, you see the Amazon vest on or the Winco vest on. I'm at work, but I'm on break, but I'm taking a picture, and it's called a selfie. And whoop, I'm shining, I'm popping, I'm up here making this money. That's just how it was, the culture back then with social media. It wasn't about trying to put your business. Like, I ain't got to show too much of my car. It's a selfie. Like, I got an Amazon vest on. Like, if you looking at hard, you are. This is a selfie. Like, who just consciously always take a selfie? Like, I want them to see exactly this. That's why I don't do that. Even on my inspirational shorts that I share, I'm coming to the camera like I am. Like, who I'm trying to make look like I'm perfect looking every second. Anyway, my conscience is like this, my reality. But I mean, when you want to fix up, look nice too. Like, who gonna stop you? It go both ways. Who gonna stop you? But it's not realistic to me. I mean, of course, take care of yourself. I would tell anybody that take care of yourself, be comfortable, be happy. But it's not reality to sit there and try to look perfect every second. That's weird. Cause what is perfection in? How much work are we talking here? Yes, keep up with yourself. Uh, love yourself. Take care of yourself. Thank you. Thank you. It did a confirmation vibration for you. But you're not gonna look like that every second. You know how much makeup costs people every year? I bet the makeup companies. It's and I'm just they don't get too much from me. I'm gonna be able to pull up the we can pull up the records, bro. Makeup companies don't get by choice. If that's just something I wanted to invest in a lot more, I could or would. That ain't something that I it's making I'm tickled. It's because it's just not me. Like I'm not mocking nobody else. Like I'm not even on that level, bro. Like I'm not finna try. I'm just glad and thankful for the attributes and parts of my personality and how I look that I am natural. Like you should be okay with that and comfortable with that. They wanna they wanna switch to reality like, no, you messed up. Like, no, I'm not I don't need no cosmetic surgeries and stuff. I think about them sometimes, here and there. But hey, boom, calm down. What's the problem? Here. It's beautiful. Is this for me? No. Thank you. No. It lights up? No. Oh. She's cute. You love eggs. She's a dancing egg. Where's the box? Put it in your backpack. Come on, we're gonna do some flashcards. You got a lot of energy. Come here. Get out of there. Let her use the restroom. Come on. Come on, we'll watch them in the other one. Thank you. She so good. Come on. Here. Go get it. It's in the kitchen. I'm keeping her busy. It's in the kitchen. Oh, it is in here. Here. You're very smart. Here. Take it in there. Brush your teeth too. Come on. Let's brush our teeth. Thank you guys for tuning in to another live segment here with the You Will Make It TV YouTube channel family. We'll be back with another insightful topic here soon. I just wanted to come bring my reaction and commentary to this real raw story. I feel like nothing's inspirational, of course, about hearing somebody might have been in an abusive situation, but you should also be as loud in the victory, I guess, when somebody is able to detach, what, regardless of how that came about. If in this story she recorded it, she happened to record what happened and what she saw might have been signs of something even deeper, and she might have helped somebody. Like my reaction is that's a blessing, and you are sometimes a answer or miracle to somebody's prayer. So Christmas time is a great time to bring it up too. You feel me? Like how do you think they get answered? I guess it comes through different sources and forces. No, it comes through who God uses, even if that person don't know they being used. I just love the way I feel like I have personally witnessed uh God's abilities, God's power, not something I take credit for. You can be a miracle to somebody, not even just a whole blessing, bro. Like a miracle. Like I don't know where where this person came from or where this or that happened at or and how. If you just accept it. If you have no explanation, it's a miracle. Stop it. You want to give everything else, everything needs to go in its proper storage boxes, and you can't find a box for miracles. You'll never be able to. You feel me? That's if they talk about energies and frequencies, that's one people ain't been able to touch yet. And you can be there for a child. You can be there for an adult. You can be there for an elderly, an animal, like I said at the beginning of this topic, in my opinion. Like, you don't know who you being a blessing, a miracle. They ain't got to tell you either. I don't know who people think they are. Like, oh my God, you was a miracle to me. Hopefully they get to tell you one day. Like, it's just not reality. That's all it is. Just kind of like a crisis of people running from it, but reality still just pop, pop, pop. Like, what are you doing? We've been here since reality been here since the beginning of time. What are you doing? Where are you running to? It's not just like the word truth. Then what is truth? Reality. How do they see reality? You dig up bones, fossils, giants. Now you know. Like, I don't know. It's just it's strange to me too that people think that giants are just like non-existent now. I don't think they are. But that's another that's another topic. Like if you're finding things that's showing you, the reality must be, the probability could be. You see, we do see giganticism. Some people still like suffer for that, where they get really, really tall. I forgot. Yeah, they tall and big, I think, with giganticism, but it's like a condition or something. You can like actually be over the category, the percentage. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The chart for your age. They have a certain weight they call healthy, I guess. Like you should be between a certain range of weight, blood pressure, all that, or they gonna tell you you're either under or over the percentile. It can happen with a midget, just with different type of health conditions. But I don't think how we still got midgets, but all the giants are gone. Anyways, that's just another topic for another day. Thank y'all for tuning in. Remember to hit that like button. Feel free to share our segments and support, or feel free to tune in to previously recorded live streams just like these. We love your support. And until next time, poo poo.